Claret TV speaking to Chelmsford City captain Dave Winfield after the 3-2 win against Farnborough today. Dave, another great late win.
Yeah, I mean, look, we've said this all season. You know, we felt that we, were able to finish games well, and that gives us the confidence to know that we can do so. You know, when we're behind or we need another goal, we'll push each other on, which is great. It's fantastic.
Yeah, and we had a good start where they went 1-0 up with Mason Bloomfield, who's been in really good form. Sort of caused us problems today, and you had two fellow centre backs going off injured as well in the first half or at half time, so not easy to deal with defensively.
No, not. I mean, look, I played against Mason a bit. Very, very good player. We knew that it was going to be tough today up against him. And does cause us problems. Yeah, look, it's not easy when you have to adjust when two defenders come off, especially when you're playing a back three. But that's why we've got the strength in depth, for the lads to step in and do a job. And I thought they did really, really well. So fantastic stuff. And also when they've got the long throw, it's sort of you don't want to concede throw-ins when you're clearing it as well. So that's the added difficulty of that. Yeah, well, look, we worked on that throughout the week, and we said it again at half time. Look, you can't afford to give. It's like a corner for them, right? So don't give any cheap, throw-ins if you can. Unfortunately, in the first half, I feel, and I think the gaffer did as well, that we gave away too many, which then resulted in too many balls in the box, and they're dangerous balls, right? So, other than the goals, we dealt with them well, but just try and limit those chances really for us.
And we'll get on to your first goal of the season. Finally, Dave, and well, it was a really good header into the bottom corner just for half time. We needed that equaliser because we played well in that first half.
Yeah, we needed it. To be honest, I thought I should have done better on the header before. Yeah, I mean, look, I can say it until I'm blue in the face. It's unusual for me not to score, until this point in the season. It is, for whatever reason, it hasn't come off for me so far this season. But look, it would be nice if I could, contribute a couple more from now to the end of the season. We haven't got, many games left. So listen, if I can contribute, then I will.
Yeah, and it was quite a sort of a physical game with the long throws and that sort of. And we come back after they scored from a long throw. We got one as well. So we were given as good as we got today.
Yeah, I think it's important to be able to bounce back so quickly from conceding a goal, and I think at times that's what we lacked last season. There was a little bit of a head down mentality last year. I've not seen that in any game we've played this year, and that's been a huge difference. Again, it goes back to having the confidence to know that you can score goals, right? You can create chances. That's always going to give you opportunities to win games.
And we'd had a sort of break with a game postponed. They played Tuesday. Did you feel that we were sort of getting the momentum late on?
Do you know what? It doesn't always go in your favour having a break. It probably did us a favour having that midweek game, and I know Robbie's obviously already touched on it. It's given some of us some minutes that were much needed. But no, listen, I think that any team and any player will say to you, keep as active as possible. As many games as you can get, just to keep that sharpness. But it's part of our makeup now that we finish games strong. We work hard during the week and it shows on a Saturday.
Yeah, and then they needed the win, so they were going for it and they left themselves open. And Michael Falevi's done really well, the composure from the halfway line to run and finish.
Mike, yeah, he's done brilliant. I think that he's made a huge impact since he's been here. And that for me is an outstanding goal. Really is an outstanding goal. I keep telling him how good it is because I don't think he realises. But there's a bit of everything from him there. The determination to be as direct as he was and be as composed as he was on the finish. Really good stuff. But we need that from everyone. We need that confidence to know that we can get in those positions and we can be clinical.
And we're level on points with second now, but we're only 5 points above not in the playoffs. So it's still our sort of games to play in a difficult one Monday, but we've done really well so far to get to this spot to be where we are.
Yeah, I mean, we're not looking at that, to be honest. We're just trying to work as hard as we possibly can, get as many points as we possibly can, and finish games strongly and give ourselves the best chance. We've always started with a solid base. We were disappointed that we didn't do that today, especially in the first half. But look, we'll just keep trying to work and see where we end up.
Yeah, we talked about that, touched on it, about coming from behind. We hadn't done it for ages, and we've done it 4 games in a row, I think, to win now. So we found the resilience late on in the season at the business end.
I mean, it's a good stat, right? It's a good stat, but for me, that's all it is. Because I know that the boys mentally have got that in them, you know, to be able to come back. So yeah, stats are stats, and you know you can't argue with them. But I think it's more about the character in the dressing room.
Okay, well done today on your goal and the win,
Thanks.
Dave, and good luck for Monday.
Appreciate it.